almost all break-ins are an act of desperation. There's not a lot of planning involved there. Unless you've got a Picasso that you're hiding in your home, the bad guys is just looking for a quick, easy in and out. They're not looking for a fight. They're not looking for a struggle. They just want easy in, easy out. And so what we want to do as a homeowner is project that this is not going to be an easy thing. And I got to say, of all these stories I hear being in this industry, those bad guys are pretty good at, in a blink, discerning whether that home is going to be tougher than that home. And so we want to make sure we don't fall in that category of the more vulnerable looking home. So there are a few things you can do, and they're really easy. Number one is get a security sign. You don't necessarily need a security system. If you do, that's great. But at least the sign says, we've got an alarm. And you can buy them on Amazon. Security cameras. Now, people say, well, security cameras just keep honest people honest, and that's partly true. But if they work at least just one time preventing a break-in, then it's done its job. I like security cameras because it gives eyes on what's happening outside my home. Doesn't matter where I am in the world. I could be in the home or I could be somewhere else. I've got eyes on it, and that's real important to know what's going on. Thing is, if you've got security cameras on your home, it's just one of those other signals that says this is not going to be as easy as you wish it will be or hope it will be. But let me show you some other things you can do. So on most homes, the circuit breaker box is easily accessible to anyone, and most people don't lock it. And that's a mistake, because I could walk up this home and turn off the power just in one switch. And if you got an alarm system that's running off power, or even your camera is running off power, or your Wi-Fi that's providing the signal for your security cameras, all that goes to zero. Unless you have a battery backup, it's lights out and easy entry. So one good rule of thumb is just put a lock on it. I like a combo lock because I can never remember where I put the keys. I can't even know how to lock. But go ahead, lock it like that, keep it locked. The other thing you can do is put light on those areas where someone might try to enter your home. Could be the front door, back door, side area of the home. Just put lights on it, because bad guys are like cockroaches. They don't like the light. They don't like people seeing what they're up to, right? In this case, it's just before Christmas. That's why it's red. But ordinarily, that would be a nice bright white light. You'll also notice there's another camera here. So let's say, for example, the person on the front missed that camera up in the corner. Well, at least they're going to see this one. Both cameras actually caught that guy. But we want the bad guy to see the camera. I don't want to hide the camera. I want it to be something preventive. I want them to kind of scratch their head and say, is this really worth it? The cameras are probably watching me and recording me. That's just another deterrence. So the side gate, that needs to be locked as well. And I would use a very similar combo lock that we used on the circuit breaker. Same combo, so you can remember what they are. That needs to be locked. We don't want easy access to the backyard. Backyard is, there's no good direct line of sight, which makes it an easy target for people to break into your home. You know, they're looking to cloak their activities. They don't want the neighbors to see. Backyard's a great place. Maybe the trees are tall. They can force entry into your home. We don't even want them going back there. In fact, putting a sign there, if you have a dog, that's great. If you don't have one, put the sign there anyway. Just another thing that makes it a little more less vulnerable than the home down the street, which we'll take a look at in just a moment. So if you compare that home to this one, let's think with the mindset of a criminal. This home has some hanger, some mail hanger thing on the door. You can't see it in this video, but it doesn't look like anyone's picked up that mail. There's a package in front. So that kind of tells me maybe no one's there right now. Maybe they're on vacation or gone for the weekend. There are no security cameras. If you look on the side here, there's a door into the garage, but there's no security door in front of that garage. And remember, we're talking about line of sight. It's very easy to enter in through that garage door. You can kick it down in a moment and be in the garage itself. If you look at the gate, that gate is not locked. And there's no signal here that says, I have an alarm, I have a dog, this is going to be a tough house to get into. What this house is really telling me is, I'm nice and juicy, no one's home, and let's hit it during the day. So one last tip is we don't want to publicize that we do have that Picasso in our home. And you probably don't have a Picasso, but if you own lots of guns, that's kind of a Picasso, right, to the bad guy. The bad guy wants that. The bad guy wants those guns. So we don't want to advertise to the rest of the world that there's an arsenal inside here, because the bad guy will just wait for you to leave for work or go run some errands or something and then go take all those guns away from you. So be careful the messaging that we're sending. We want to be sure that we're saying, look, this is not going to be an easy target. But at the same time, we want to send the message that we really don't have anything of value in this home, right? So be careful out there.